Public sentiment turns conservative. Public sentiment about the nation's economic outlook and purchases of big-ticket items turned conservative this month, as U.S. President Donald Trump's tariff threats sap confidence, a survey by Cathay Financial Holding County showed. The survey showed that 44.5% of respondents expect the economy to deteriorate in the coming 6 months, far outnumbering the 23.3% who believe things would brighten up and 20.9% who hold a neutral view. People are expecting further consumer price hikes and unfavorable shifts in the job market, the survey said. The sentiment decline came as the local bourse and property market entered corrections, amid heightening global trade and geopolitical tensions, said the online survey, which was conducted from March 1 to 7. The Directorate General of Budget, Accounting and Statistics last month forecast that the economy would rise 3.14%, while the central bank on Thursday trimmed its growth forecast from 3.15% to 3.05%. Taiwan Power Corporation, Taiwan Water Corporation and Taiwan Railway Corporation have all announced plans to increase fees to keep their operations viable, fueling inflationary expectations. Furthermore, 33.5% think it would become more difficult to find jobs, compared with 16.2% who believe it would become easier. The conservative outlook would drive consumers to tighten their budget, it said. Taiwan's retail investors have lent support to the local bourse while foreign institutional players cut holdings, as evidenced by the fast-growing popularity of exchange-traded funds, ETFs. A number of surveys show that more people are investing in ETFs to accumulate wealth to support life after retirement. Government proposes changes to civilian service reservists call-up system. The Ministry of Interior, MOI, and the Ministry of National Defense, MND, have proposed amendments to the current civilian service reservist call-up system to enhance civil defense capabilities in the event of a national emergency or war. Currently, rules governing alternative civilian, non-military service call-ups stipulate that a reservist must receive training for 1 day every year in the 8 years after their mandatory service is complete. The training period can be longer than 1 day but is capped at 60 days a year. The proposed amendments, however, cut the maximum 60 days a year clause, meaning there is now no limit. The proposed amendments state that reservists could face longer training periods if deemed necessary. Authorities could also call up reservists who completed mandatory service more than 9 years ago. The MOI told CNA that the proposed changes are driven by the need for stronger civil defense capabilities in response to global climate change, major natural disasters and rising international tensions. All male citizens 19 years of age must serve 1 year of compulsory military service or alternative civilian service. After completing their 1 year of service, they are listed as reservists and face regular call-ups until they are discharged. The MND previously introduced rules governing the call-up of military reservists to improve the combat readiness of the nation's reserve forces. Under the new policy, that took effect in 2024, training call-ups will last 2 weeks, up from the previous 5 to 7 days, and can occur annually instead of once every 2 years. Sentiment,
情绪、看法、观点、意见，对爱恨、悲伤、怜悯的感受。
conservative,
保守的、守旧的、低估的、不追赶流行的。
economic outlook,
经济的展望、前景。
confidence,
信心、自信、信任、把握。
deteriorate,
恶化、变坏。
outnumber,
在数量上超过、多于。
hike,
名词，提高价格、调升。远足，动词，提高、调升价格或费用。远足，践行。
geopolitical tension,
地缘政治的紧张情势。
viable,
可以实施的、能够成功的。生物组织，能生长发育的，可以存活的。
inflationary,
造成通貨膨脹的。
budget,
預算、經費。
accounting,
會計、會計學。
statistics,
統計資料、統計數字。
reservist,
後備軍人。
enhance,
加強、提高、增進。
civil defense,
民間防衛、全社會防衛。
capability,
能力、才能、軍事力量。
stipulate,
規定、載明、詳細說明。
mandatory,
強制規定的、法律要求的。
authority,
官方、機關、權力、管理職權、專家、權威、威信。
combat readiness,
戰鬥準備就緒、戰備。